As far as I can see with White Rabbit's eyes, the scaffold is safe. We should be able to spend the night, at least one night here without any problems. This is a big area. Isn't it nice and lively? Come on, let's enjoy the barbecue. This will probably be our last camp. Let's mingle with our friends so we don't have any regrets. Wow, it is big. Everyone is here, pretty much. Dang. I'm writing a book. It's about your adventures. It's about the heroes that will leave behind for future generations. Of course, I'll keep that stuff to myself. It's a bestseller for sure! I'm going to talk to everyone, don't worry. Finally, the last battle. So much has happened so far. Even though I've been replaced by a fake, they didn't even notice, while everyone else is having such a great adventure in the monster world, while I was looking at dirty walls the entire time. Are you going to keep saying that until the very end? Sorry! Alright, I'll talk to Lucy. Luca, before a decisive battle, I have something for you. A ring to pledge eternity. This is the ring I once received from Marcellus. It was passed down, from his ancestors to be given to the person you spend the rest of your life with. So, why are you giving me such an important thing now? Get this ring to the one you want to spend eternity with, before the decisive battle. The ring that pledges eternity to the person you love right here. There is only one ring, you can only choose one person. Yeah, his mom told him to pick a wife right now. So, alright. Well then. We're definitely saving here. Can we choose anyone here? That's a lot of choices. No, it's only certain ones. From now on, an unprecedented festival will begin. A feast of doom in which only the very best of the best can participate. Either we will be cleared of chaos, or we will be sacrificed to the god of chaos. As a festival goer, either way, it's a blessing in disguise. If the erosion of chaos proceeds, Hades, Harazaka, and the underworld will disappear. If that happens, this world will be complete nothing. I, who rule over the dead, will not forgive them. I will resist the god of chaos. Bunny, 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 bunny! I'm actually the first boss who stood in Luca's way. Do you remember what happened in that backwood? I fight for my people, but that doesn't mean that everyone else doesn't matter. The Monster Lord, Luca, and all our friends that we fought with. To protect everyone, I'm going to fight. Do you want to give the ring to Arrow Betsy? Only one ring can be given. Cat has done great so far. It looks like our friends are feeding you a lot of meat. If you eat that too much, you won't be able to fly. Alright, didn't recognize you in this form, Lucia. I like to do some research on the spirits of chaos, but Naruko's not being very cooperative. Trying to buy her with fish and apples didn't work. I wonder if you could somehow instill cooperation. I feel strangely calm now. I don't even hear people calling for help anymore. Fight not for all the weak of the world, not for redemption, but just for myself. If we defeat the last enemy, the world will be at peace, right? Everyone will have a good time, right? I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I can feel it from the depths of chaos, a terrible killing intent. This is no good. We're all going to end up dead. In the end, it's a matter of whether you die with everyone else or the destruction of the world. If that's the case, I'd rather die with my friends. Huh, this place isn't too bad. Don't tell me you're going to include me as a battle member. Well, I went out of my way to follow you. If you say so, I'll stick with you till the end. Luca, I've really been in your care. I was going to leave the Singularity world to you, and all the other parallel worlds I would take care of. I was going to single-mindedly slay monster lords and reap the seeds of the White Rabbit to prevent the arm of chaos from reaching the Singularity world. But you found a more fundamental way of dealing with it. It was going to be an endless, painful battle. I was prepared for that. I couldn't have done it without everyone's help. I couldn't have done anything by myself. Yes, that's the difference between you and me. I just kept to myself. I didn't rely on anyone else. Once, I was a hero too. I was afraid of losing my friends. I forgot how to rely on them. But now, we have friends, right, Dad? Yes, that's right. We have an encouraging group of allies now. Luca, you are the true hero. As your father, I'm proud of you. My spine is tingling. This is one hell of a place to be. But the worst place is yet to come. Interesting. I'll fight with you till the end. Only people who dwell in such places are monstrous beyond human comprehension. Disastrous without fear. Let the god of chaos, we'll be without fear. Let us show the god of chaos. Hilda's alone in the depths of such chaos. Just you wait, I'm coming. Oh, look at these two. Those who stand in our way will be eliminated. Wherever we go, let us walk together. We must cut down everything that stands in our way, whether it be the god of chaos or fate. The god of chaos will have a tremendous power. I don't even know if there's 1 in a 10,000 chance of winning this battle. Excuse me. But still, it's easier than being the world's butcher. The root of all evil. To defeat it and seize peace is simple and good. Finally, the time of the decisive battle. Make sure once again that your equipment, occupations, and race are all in order. Never neglect your set of abilities too. Make up for your weaknesses and develop your strengths. Preaching all the way to the end, Kitsune. Did you think that this was the last of my sermons? There's so much more for me to teach you after the world's over. After the battle's over. I know. I'm still going to get fed up with your sermons for the foreseeable future. Give it to Tamamo. At last, we come this far. Finally, the final decisive battle is about to begin. When the world's at peace, our days of fighting will be over. Tomorrow may be the last time I wield my blade. I can feel the hatred of the god of chaos here. It's like a spirit that desires the annihilation of everything and melting everything into silence. My frozen heart is cold beyond comparison. I never thought that anyone could hate the world in which I was born so much. We, the 4 heavenly knights of the monster world, have all vowed to return alive from the decisive battle. I will not spare my life for the... I will not give my life for the sake of the monster world, but that one would never wish... I will not spare my own life for the sake of the monster lord, but that one would never wish the sacrifice of her own soldiers. We'll be loyal then and come back alive! We can do it! When I was trapped in the great prison of Grand Gold in the monster realm, I was prepared for my life to end there. The world has come full circle. I face a decisive battle against the god of chaos. What a strange and exciting life. Luca, I'm glad I met you. My sisters have become quite familiar with those in the heavenly realm. It seems like us being enemies never even happened. I'm sure that we will be able to coexist in the future, even though the world is a mix of the heavenly and monstrous worlds. But we committed so many sins. Even though it was for the sake of the unification plan, we slaughtered a whole lot. And Echidna manipulated us and caused even more damage in many places. My sisters must be taking it very seriously. We don't blame you. The situation is complicated. The plan to join forces was a plan to save the world at that point in time. Not only Echidna, but many of our friends have been manipulated by the enemy. It's the manipulators who are at fault. The manipulated are victims. Redemption will be fulfilled by fighting this decisive battle with all our might, too. Fight recklessly, but don't die. Lilith has a record of that. Now be careful this time. I wonder if that's true. Here, Naruko, I cooked a piece of meat. Nom, 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 nom. I baked an apple for you, Naruko. Here, eat it, it's good. Nom, 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 nom. Naruko's getting a lot of love. Phew! Earlier, you were eating meat with me. You come over here. She was over here a while ago, but she disappeared after devouring all the meat. You've been going from place to place, eating all the best food? That's bad. Camping is so great! Camping booze is great too! These two are getting along well. Oh, this bond is beyond races. We were born in different worlds, but we shall die together. You're so hot and noisy. So short-tempered and crude. You say the same thing? Yep, okay. There are bugs in places like these too. Let's burn them. Let's burn them anyway. So yeah, don't burn things you don't understand. This meat's over too. It's cooked nice and well. I'll take it. More again. Distinguish between chopsticks for sharing and your own chopsticks. It's a hygiene issue. Tar, sauce, lemon. Just pour as much of it on as I want. Astaroth, you. This one looks like a cooked lizard. Maybe we can eat them too if we roast it. I believe Toro plans to add the marriage and other stuff endings afterwards. I mean, they did a poll and that's what people wanted, them to get part 3 out sooner and then hold off on the ending stuff until later. They did a specific poll for that. I don't care what horror I pick them in anymore. I'm no longer bound by anything. What's the matter, Astaroth? You who always grilled meat in the barbecue meat or fatty meat. From the beginning, I introduced grilled chicken. Stop! Don't be so fast. That's for leisurely eating and chill time. Do you see how free I am? Yes, I've been reborn! I'm sick of worrying so much about the details and getting a heartache. I love this feeling of freedom. I think it's just one of the symptoms of running from one extreme to the other. Morgan, those are chopsticks that have touched pork. You shouldn't eat with those chopsticks. I guess it's not easy to change after all. It's time for the final battle. I am ready. I'm not as good as Michaela of the Heavens or the fallen Michaela, but I'm gonna fight with all my might. This is our last fight! It's the last time, so you can go on a full rampage! Is this the last time I can be with everyone? I'm getting a little sad. Both Xeon and Gnosis are getting along with each other well. In the beginning, they were so contentious with each other. There will no longer be angels, monsters, or humans in the future. The world will become undeniably mixed. I wonder what Ilias is going to do. I don't think she'll exclude monsters from now on, but... In the past, Ilias was everything to me. I devoted everything to them and didn't care at all for anything else. But not now. Michaela and Lucifina, those of Snow Heaven. And all the friends I fought with up to this point. Many important things have been created. I feel strongly for them. I'll not let the god Chaos take away what is precious to me. I have led the resistance and fought in the monster world for hundreds of years. I no longer thought my heart was in shambles. However, when I look at those two innocents, I feel like my rough heart is softening up. Luca, let us bury the god of chaos at all costs. I hope what we have gained will not vanish into nothingness. I too was a queen once. It's hard to get into that circle indeed. My father represents Tsubasa. I'll leave the complicated occasions to him. I'll spread my wings. If we lose this decisive battle, the monarchs of all great nations will be wiped out. Well, if that happens, the destruction of the world is assured. Everyone in the world will die. It is fate that has brought me to this body. With all my might, I shall resist destruction. If chaos existed before light and darkness were separated, then God of chaos is, in our words, the primordial God. From now on, we'll challenge the root of all things. We must wish for a divine miracle, but the god of chaos is more powerful than Ilias. We can no longer hope for miracles from a god in heaven. We can only deal with the power of man crawling on the earth with machine technology. Destroy the god of chaos. Clear away the miasma of chaos. Conquer together with me, O Luca the great hero. I am not one who shines my light from beyond, but one who goes forth and fights. It's fine that you're ready for a battle, but when the battle's over, please return to society properly. If those who rule the country gather around a table in one place, it becomes a place of bargaining and intrigue. But now, here we have the sovereigns who represent the nations around a bonfire. There is no bargaining between us here. We have only one desire. We only wish to defeat the god of chaos and bring peace to the world. Let the triumphant parade of Luca the Great be from our country. After that, I'll be in the direction of Grand Gold or Natalia. That's arrogant. If we don't determine the belonging of the Lima territory, we won't be able to determine the route of the parade. The triumphant parade will be from San Ilya. This is non-negotiable. How about instead you sit in the pews as a saint? It looks like there's a game in play. Are we still creatures who fight for politics everywhere? Are you sure you want to do this? You're royalty, and you're going to such a place? In ancient times, the leader of the country was the leader of the army. They were the one who stood at the head of the army and led the troops. But it's not ancient times now. The same is true in ancient and modern times. The masses always want a strong leader. But aren't you too strong riding around in a fire plane? I know the spirit of noblesse oblige. With high social status comes a heavy obligation. Enough of this. Anyway, please be careful. Luca, I have to thank you. Without you, I would have just despaired in Enrica. It was Michaela's own strength that got her back on her feet. That, and touching my mom's soul. Yes, Lucifina's heart is definitely in me. But that Lucifina, who's still going strong and rampant, she has your mother's memories too, correct? She said that when she touched my mom's soul, her memories were transmitted to her. I honestly don't know what's going on with Mom anymore. I've always tried not to think too much about my sister. I don't really know anything. Even Michaela doesn't know her? She gets too reckless, but I don't want to get mad and scold her. I don't want my feathers to be plucked. Even Michaela got her feathers plucked? She plucked the feathers of not just me, but Ilias as well. Even when she was in Goddess, she doesn't care. I thought she had been plucking feathers on Ilias since she was small. But she's been doing it since Ilias was great, too? I wonder what my sister plans to do after the world's at peace. Luca, you should keep a firm hold on her reins. I can't do that. I'll have to leave it all to Dad. Impossible. Father spoke directly to my heart. You can marry Michaela, huh? Meanwhile and I are both recovery and support players. We both support each other and Ilias beats them up. Now that everyone is here, we can have more variety in our fighting styles. But Pearl, she'll be on the same team as Ilias. Ilias is taking the dark route, then I'm going that way too. You'll take me too, right? God of Chaos. Think we have a chance of winning, Ilias? Well, I guess there's none at all. Our party is an incarnation of the world itself. You and I arose from chaos and incarnated as gods. The god of chaos is incomparably more prestigious than us. Only the similar god of chaos has a chance to win. But if Veluca awakens the god of chaos, then chaos conflict will... I knew it, the world's doomed. This battle, it's already finished. This reminds me of the time when we stood on the moon together and intercepted the Star Eaters. It wasn't just with the Star Eaters. It was with the 7 deadly sins, the nameless one, when we stood shoulder to shoulder, just the two of us. But it's not like that time. Look behind you, Ilias. The people who have the power that approaches ours, some of them are as strong as we are, have gathered here. This is no longer a case of the two of us fighting a difficult foe alone. We have many allies who are so dependable. Yes, that's right. We have one chance to win. If we all work together, we can pull it off. Let us show the god Chaos our will. Yeah, we will definitely win. I'm sorry, Ilias, for rejecting your call before the Great Monster Wars. What's this all of a sudden? That was so long ago. In this world, the loneliness that reigns is the absolute. I knew it, and yet I could not be there for you. It was a completely different way to be a god. A clash was inevitable. I'm sure there's a way to be there for you in your loneliness. However, I had no time to do so because of Void Dragon. You adored me up until then. I don't adore you. I just respect you as someone who stood on the same level as me. Ilias, I will not betray your heart again. We are like sisters, darkness and light. Yes, that's right. It's nice to talk with you like this before the final battle. It's not a mood where I can get a word in edgewise. I'll just leave the two of them alone. What are you doing here? You're kind of a standout among these. That meat looks like it's been burned. Yeah. Don't you eat vegetables? I'll eat 'em. Do you want to have a bit of alcohol? Well, don't drink in such a way that'll linger in tomorrow. No problem. You're surrounded by a bunch of management people. I'm stumped. What is this situation? Well, I was feeling a little self-conscious with all the other people sitting around the table, and I was grilling meat alone on the outskirts. Somehow, then the transcendents gathered around, and we ended up like this. I too am not a fan of clamor. I came here to the quietest seat. Likewise, I'm not good with social communication. I chose to sit with the least opportunity for contact. The Reaper and Adremelech were face to face, you know. I thought they were getting excited anyway, so I came to liven things up. I'm scared. Don't be scared. All the living will meet death in the end anyway. You're so lucky to be able to meet the death before you die. Looks like the fish is burning. Scary. Okay. At last we come this far. Let's quickly defeat the god of chaos and bring peace to the world. What are you going to do after that, Luca? If you want, why don't you live with me forever? I don't know what will happen after the battle. I haven't thought about the future after we defeat chaos. If you live with me, you can go to the Colosseum all you want. Wouldn't you be attracted to that kind of life? Yeah, that is kind of fascinating. Chori. Give it to Elma. We've finally come this far. It's really been a long, arduous journey. Having said that, traveling was fun. Camping with friends like this is something that you can't experience in the heavens. Really came to love adventuring. At first, you complained so much. Surprisingly, I may be a bit of a treasure hunter, and my stealing skills are top-notch. Yeah, you've really been a handful. Even after winning this decisive battle and clearing the chaos, I will not return to being a god. I'd like to travel and walk in a peaceful world. Take Piruel and Inuel with me too. And you, if possible. I can give it to Ilias. Yeah! Rumi is sparring against Elma. Rumi is practicing with Elma? Don't too much effort into it. You'll be wore out for tomorrow. Ish! Huh? Rumi resumes sparring with Elma. It's a lot of heat. You're already a great disciple of Elma. Amy's working really hard. I can't lose either. That's why I'll become an apprentice to witch. After this battle's over, I'm going to train as a mage. I'm going to become an apprentice to Rafaela after this battle. Going to train in white magic? Still, that's pretty drastic. Midway through, I was forced to. Rafaela came and patted me on the head and she said, Remy, Rafaela likes you so much. It's amazing to be a direct disciple of one of the 7 archangels. She's frightened. This is a bad area. I can't feel the wind, but it's blowing funny. It's very scary. Gnome strokes Sylph's head. Gnome has a grim face. She seems to sense it's an unusual place. Sylph is overwhelmed. This space is unusual. Elemental operations are unusual. The rules seem different from the outside world. But we're ready for that much. Don't be afraid, Sylph. Let your heart burn. She's physically burning! That's good. Fear has been blown away, hasn't it? I can understand why Sylph is frightened. The elemental work here is extraordinary. It's as if nature is moving accord to different physical laws. I wonder if this is also due to chaos. The space of this void stretches out indefinitely as far as the eye can see. When you think of the deep beyond, even my heart feels as if I'm at one with this galaxy. Space Cat? Space Cat. I was deep in contemplation, which is out of character for me. In the final battle, I'll fight with all my might, yeah? We're not always gonna be fighting with each other. We're in the midst of a quandary. We're about to have a final battle. To begin with, I'm a benevolent sun god. I'm usually more mothery. I'm only low IQ when a cat's involved. You're aware of your low IQ? Now we have a truce with this stupid cat. I'll conserve my strength and give it my all at the final battle. I think you just need to bake it properly. I'm not sure. They said it's okay if I let brother take charge of everything. He can be very noisy if you go against him, but if you let him do it, it's perfect. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye out. I promise a perfect barbecue experience. Oh, Luca, is there something you want to ask me? Oh, okay. About the canonical world. As you know, Father and Mother defeated Ilias in the canonical history. You two were the heroes of the world. Mom was already pregnant with me and my sister, and the two of you had a big wedding. The genealogical research conducted at that time revealed an extraordinary fact. Luca was descendant of the Remina royal family. I'm a descendant of the Remina royal family. Until now, I thought it was completely destroyed. And then the three royal families at the time, Gold, Noah, and Sabasa, recognized Luca as the official heir of the throne of Remina. Thus, the Remina royal family was restored, and Luca became king of Remina. Luca, the hero king. That's what people praise my dad as. Then Nerys and I were born. Luca and Al spent their days traveling the world. 20 years have passed since then, and Remina has become a metropolis. My father made it possible for people and monsters to coexist in a nation. But me and Nerys had a strange dream. A nightmare that the world is covered in a black shadow and is doomed. Chaos. My father and mother were both extraordinarily strong people, but unfortunately they did not have the power to pass into chaos. But my sister and I were born with the power of holy and dark powers. Therefore, we have access to chaos. So, you two came to the Singularity world? Yes. You knew, and we've known each other since then. I've been working with my sister, and have been instrumental in stopping destruction. Even now, father and mother, and everyone else in the canonical history is waiting for a report that the chaos event has been resolved. I see. I understand. We're definitely not going to lose this battle. Yeah. After this, all we have to do is defeat the God of Chaos. No matter what it takes, let's clear away the Shadow of Doom. About Master. Nero's master is Tamamo, right? Yes, that's right. I learned Taoism, of course, and morality and courtesy, loyalty, and filial piety and housekeeping, and the knowledge of benevolence, righteousness, propriety, wisdom, faith. I see. That's alright. Nerys is a bit of a head-scratcher. I'm aware of that. I'm a preacher anyway when I open my mouth. When Nerys and I reached the age of 6, one of the 4 heavenly knights was chosen to be a teacher for either of us. Arabeti was excluded because she's too dangerous. Alma's too indecent, so she was excluded. The only remaining candidates were Tamamo and Granbaria. I showed a talent for magic at that time, so it was decided that Tamamo would be my master. Thus, from the time I was 6 years old, I was sent to the Kitsune village. As I said before, I received a lot of training from Master. Of course, I didn't stay in the village all the time. I traveled rather frequently and gained a lot of experience. And now that I am older, when the chaos incident occurs, I'm responsible for the fate of the world, which is why I set out from the world of the legitimate history. Suspicious outfits. What's with that outfit? It's a bit of a long story, but, well, I think it's cool. I think it's a reaction to spending a depressing adolescence with the Kitsune village. The wings of a boy who killed his adolescence, so to speak. My brother's so serious and uptight, has no shred of fun. This is his only act of rebellion. Don't color someone's boyhood without their permission. Even I enjoyed my youth in the Kitsune village. What is it like celebrating youth? I went fishing, played Go, cared for bonsai. Where is your youth? You're all dried up! Alright, morphing. The liberated state has a higher attack performance than the normal state, but also consumes more when using skills. Nero normal, Nero liberated. There you are. As you probably guessed, my brother is a serious pothead, because he's a total control freak. Did you want to ask me something? About the canonical history. That's going to be a pretty long explanation. I goof off when I talk, so ask my brother.
About your master.
My teacher's Camaraderie. I've been training under her since I was 6 years old. That's what you say, but I don't get that feeling at all. I don't think I could do anything that would teach you. That line was also just like that of the master of the canonical history. That's how the two of us are holed up in the mountains traveling around the country. Basically, at first we survived in the mountains, the oceans, the cold weather. It's like hunting and surviving in the wild. Then, we just kept having mock sword fights with my master. Of course, in the beginning, I was just beaten up.
If you got that strong, it must have had some effect. But wasn't it hard?
No, not at all. I love survival and sword training. I guess what was really hard for me was to watch Mom and Dad leave the Monster Lord's castle every once in a while.
Those two must have been busy.
Well, that's why. My sword skills improved so rapidly, and I was able to go toe-to-toe with my master.
But you're the next Monster Lord. Are you okay with that? I don't think I could have done it educating a Monster Lord.
We decided to leave that to my brother. I'm the wild one, he's the intelligent one.
Are you sure?
Neresa's short-tempered and short-sighted and a single-minded person. But she has great capacity for intuitive decision-making and never strays from the right path.
Other than that, I'm fully supportive of the small details. 80% of a leader's role is to decide the path you're headed down, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Generally. If I leave it to brother, it'll be fine!
However, I am indecisive because I analyze everything from too many angles. I often get lost and have a great deal of trouble making decisions.
So in the end, with the two of you, it's a good balance. Yeah, we're doing pretty well, so go ahead, praise me.
About the world unification.
After the world unification, there's honestly very little to talk about. After looking around the world, we rode to the Central Tartarus and set up camp here, just exploring the world. So, I'm a few steps stronger than when we last met. I'm going to be very active from now on.
About change.
In the liberated state, my firepower increases, but it also get worn down more. So please be careful.
Liberated.
The final battle's about to take place. The God of Chaos. No matter how strong they may be, I will not be intimidated. In the end, their power is only that of hating and destroying the world. It does not match the strength of protecting something important. Moreover, here are those who have sworn to protect the world. The strength of this desire shall surpass even the God of Chaos. Yeah, that's right. Let's all walk together and defeat the God of Chaos. I'm glad to have met you. I hope we can continue to walk together in the future. Yeah, let's walk together. Huh? What do you mean? Huh? What do you mean?
That's cute.
Let's defeat the god Chaos and restore peace! Babylon! This body's much faster than my old one, so I should be careful not to run over my friends again. We have ample accident insurance. You're in good hands. Alright, again, peace of mind. With Vanilla's accident insurance. Is that a commercial or something? Minnie likes jars, whether they're big or tiny. They like to get into tight places like they're a cat. Luca, everyone else, we'll come back alive. We promise. If we don't come back, Master won't be able to file his tax return. Wait a minute. Pappy? You filed tax returns? What did Master do before Pappy became his apprentice? I learned how to file tax returns from Vanilla. Before I became an apprentice, my master used to let his clients file their own tax returns. Randolph? I feel most at home when I'm in a jar. I think I'll become one with the jar and become a jar-shaped monster. After the world's at peace, we're pouring quite a bit of money into various events and Luca merchandise. I can't go wrong! Well, even if we fail to defeat the god Chaos, the world will be destroyed anyway, so either way, it's no loss. I like to go to another inn for training when it's more peaceful. Sutherland Inn is too upscale. I like to see a general inn. How about my inn at Iliasville? We're getting a lot of guests, and it's hard work. I'll work a lot if you hire me. The final stage is now set to begin. The great hero Luca. How will the world end? I've come this far. Closing with the end of a show will be the ultimate in entertainment. I'm looking forward to the best stage. I hope to be a member of the Alliance someday. I hope one day to stand alongside them. I will only follow Chrome until the end. Even if the world is destroyed, I will be with Chrome. The Apostles of Chaos were all obsessed with will. I am a willful being. I, as a created being, understand that feeling. Without a will, you're nothing more than an object after all. The notebook, entrusted to me by the ruined world, that changed everything. It was filled with valuable data about chaotic events. None of what happened in this world would have been possible without the development of Hild and the Laplace project, without that notebook. It was the result of a battle of the brains that was set up so well. The role of the Alliance of Wisdom is now virtually over. From this point onward, we're just another force to be reckoned with. We are not scientists, but warriors in the decisive battle. You are born out, Chaos. This body is formed from fragments of chaos that existed in prehistoric times. And now we, the children of chaos, bow to the god of chaos, a rebellion against the root fundamental god, against our mother. That's unusually sentimental of you, Promisestine. Not unreasonably, the long battle of the Alliance of Wisdom will come to an end. I can't even predict how it will end, though. Will we triumph, or will chaos destroy everything? Alright. I think with that, well, no, we haven't talked to these two. Huh? Sonia? You're back to your old self! Yeah, I wanted to relax a bit in my human form. Well, this is a hard place to relax. The god Chaos is not yet awakened. In her mother's womb, she dreams of perdition. In Hild's womb. Do you feel that? Yeah. She's the one that has driven the world to this point, in a body that hasn't even been born yet. She is the fetus that filled the world with catastrophic hatred and created apostles of chaos. Yet she has so much power. I wonder how strong the chaos is that once she is born into the world. If we fight like normal, it's hard to even think about winning or losing, but I'm sure we can do it. I'm sure Luca is able to do it. We fought through so much to see a world that has been destroyed so many times. Even so, we were undaunted. We kept fighting, and finally, we made it to the decisive battle. Yeah, this is the last decisive real battle. Together with everyone else, we're going to win. Let's get back to Iliasville, Luca. Not as destroyer, not as judge, not as father of chaos, but as a hero. Could give it to Sonia. Finally, we reached this final stage. It's been a long journey. Not only have I been all over the world, but I've been to 3 different worlds I know of. It's been a really tough trip. I followed my mother. You followed your father. In some world lines, my mother was killed by your father. But now, we are standing together at this decisive battle. I think that alone is a blessing. Yes, as a result, we reached the back both Alice and I were chasing. And now the final battle awaits. The opponent is the god of chaos, the greatest and most powerful mastermind we have created. We will win, Luca. We will clear the chaos and bring peace to this world this time. Yeah, we're not going to destroy the world. We're not going to judge the world. We're going to clear out the mastermind and save the world.